But all is good, I think. Oh no, our stream, it's broken. Are you safe? Yeah, everything's fine. I think it was the incense that sent it off. But the alarm just did not want to stop going. Damn pickled onions. It was the pickled onions, I tell you. The bloody pickled onions. Usually it's fine if I have incense. It was just a wee stick of incense going. It's the only thing I could think of that was creating any smoke-like thing. I checked, there's no fire anywhere else that I can see. It's the pickled onion setting it off. They could sense the scent. Did you die? Thankfully, no, unfortunately not. Still alive. Very sadly. His headphones in when it went off. Oh, Bowman, have you still got ears? I do apologise for that. It's not smoky in here though. I do not understand. No, I'll let Carlos take that. Are you liking Stardew? Oh, Stardew Valley is incredible. It's just so playable, so infinitely playable. Go for the dark one. It's amazing. Ah, a ghost. No. Boo. Stream's back. I'm back, Sandy, don't you worry. And geez, the notification came up just after I ended the stream. I had to just do a quick once around to make sure nothing was on fire, but thank you very much for that. I'll play it again, just so everyone can see it. Very kind of you.
Donated $1. How are you? I'm glad to watch you stream again. Haven't been around a lot cause life's been busy. It's great to see that you still enjoy it.
I do indeed. Hopefully all the busyness is good though. Was it yourself who got the job in the flower factory? The plant factory? I got the alarm to turn off, and then that was the first thing that played was the oh for fuck. What the fuck's going on? What a weird time. Try to focus on completing the community centre. That's how you get a lot of content. Oh, I have been jam. I've got the minecarts opened up. I've got most of the foraging bundles done. I've not had winter yet, so I've not got that one done. I've got foraging done. I've got most of the crop ones done. So it's going well. I was playing it with a person who was staying with me, and they were a long way ahead of me, so they were able to help out with things and tell me what to do. Nice to see you, Jesse. How's everything going? You failing school? Oh, how come? Bye, Chansey. Good to have you. What's been happening, Cordelia? Stench vinegar allows you fire alarm, causing it to go off. I could see, when I was in the gym earlier, I could see people who were on machines close by me going, does he smell of alcohol? No. Has he come in here really drunk? Nope. I just eat a lot of pickled stuff. The onions were lovely, though I regret nothing. Is your house on fire? Everything's back up, TT. Thank you very much, though. Thankfully, nothing's on fire. I think it was just incense. Don't know why. Usually incense is fine. I've just got a wee shrine behind me with some candles and some incense. There's never a dull moment on stream. Vincent is the Zodiac Killer, as in Vincent van Gogh from the song Starry Starry Night. How could it be, Jam? Broke your toe the other day and been in hospital for other reasons. Apparently that's not a valid excuse. No, that's pretty valid. That's pretty freaking valid. One time I was taken to hospital when I was in university, and it was my week to present, so I had to get in touch with the professor and say, hey, I'm not going to be in because I'm in hospital. And they're like, yeah, that's fine, don't worry. But then later, I think 1 year later, 2 years later, I was having like a one-on-one session with them, and they were telling me like this person at one point said that they'd been taken to hospital when it was their turn to present, forgetting it had been me who had done that. Like, I just hate when students come up with such weird reasons. I never told them that it was me, and there was I did take a photo of me in the hospital bed. It's not a fake reason. My gallbladder was having conniptions. It was having fits. I was jumping out of the body. Vincent Van Gogh from Doctor Who. That's the only episode of Doctor Who I've ever enjoyed. Ever been able to watch all the way through. But again, thank you, G's. Very kind of you. A child. Oh. Nothing worse than a child. Children are the worst. I forgot to mute the TikTok live stream while that was going off. Everyone's just getting an earful today. Dig's okay. I'll see if Silver's not taken it, I'll take it because Assurance is pretty good. One of the best episodes, it was nice. It was a pretty good one. Very poignant at the end. And Starry Starry Night's a lovely song. Oh, I remember you, of course, Frederick. It was only a couple of days the last time I saw you. What's going to be your first shiny hunt in the new Pokemon game for Legendary? I don't know how to do them yet. I want to get through the game quickly. So I'll play some more after the stream today. I want to get through all the gyms. I want to get my Pokedex filled as high as possible without needing someone for the version exclusives. Then I'll start worrying about the legendaries and shiny hunting and that. Still got shiny hunts here. Still got a big red Sundog to catch. I don't think anyone's faster than me to already do it some damage. Nice to see you, Raisa. How's your evening? Discord you Eevee the pigeon? Ah, so was it Cynthia you were struggling with? Left you a lovely video on TikTok channel. What is it, Raisa? I'm interested, skeptical, excited to see. How's it going anyways? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. House almost just burned down. Facing a Solgaleo. I smell like vinegar. Life is peachy. I could smell it yesterday after I finished the stream. I could very much smell it on my breath, and I think it's kind of fading. I'm getting to no, fuck, no, that's still there. Oh, you know when you open a bottle of vinegar and it kind of makes your mouth water a wee bit, but it's also, oh, hellfire, that's some acetic acid. That's what I get when I smell underneath my top. Oh, it smells like a chip shop. Plan on shiny hunting Dialga. Take you a while to get there, so have plenty of time to research and prepare. Yeah, it will take a good wee while for the Dialga or Palkia to show up, but it will. Take your time, enjoy it, get something playing in the background. Best way to do shiny hunts. Can't be bothered to grab your Switch and switch out the game in dark, so yeah. Understandable. If it's dark, it's dark. There's nothing you can do about that. You can turn the light on, but again, you still got to get up for that. No, we're not a get up and do stuff kind of people here. This is not that kind of establishment. Was an actual fire bits in your walls? Oh fuck, I hope not. I'm just blaming the incense. Oh, thank you very much for the roses, Frederick. Very kind. I'm not going further till you'll get a shiny Palkia. Adamant, Kyle. Absolutely adamant everything's going to be alright. You'll get Palkia in no time. I trust you'll get it in under 200. It's 1 AM. I'm not sacrificing your eyes. Oh, that's not worth it. No, not a hope in hell. I'll do the B button suggestion. I do need to figure out that camera. I've been in the watch too long. Pressing B. I think I accidentally got A once. Is this what you come here for? To see me degrade myself and lick my... Oh god, that's a lot of saliva. That's a lot of vinegar. Nope. Nope. No. Nothing there. It's the vinegar scent that's doing it. More fires. Nothing feels warm to the touch. There's no fire in the walls. What's causing it? The incense is out. If it does it again, I'll investigate further. Just hope to Christ. Fire again. Fire take 2. Fire 2. Electric Boogaloo. It's just alarmed by your fire looks. Oh, jam. Jam. Oh, you spoil me, sir. You spoil me. Invite others. The code's all 4 if you fancy coming in. Joining one of these. Shit. Did I accidentally cancel when I was... I dropped it. You got the Chansey. Nice, Cordelia. Excellent. Did you get anything yesterday? Nothing, no. After 7 hours of hunting, not a single thing showed up. Which is vastly understandable given the odds are 1 in 4,000, and I don't think I even got to 1,000 encounters. But nothing. Nothing for me. How's your hunt going, Bowser? Anything for you? You had that Dialga yet? What happened? Got you worried? It was just a fire alarm. It's gone off twice now. If it goes off a third time, I'll just have to try and figure out what it is. It could be another one in the building that's triggering it. I have a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire behind me, but that's all in candles. Everything should be okay. One time my alarm went off while the power was off, so I couldn't turn it off, so the solution was to literally rip it out the roof. If it works, it works. Still no Dialga? It'll happen, Bowser, it's a-coming. Good night, guys, have a lovely evening. Cordelia, thanks for joining, and congrats on the Chansey. Hope you give it a very fitting, suitable name. Finally got Shinx now onto the Starline next Bidgew. Oh, excellent, Buckets. Congrats on that. How long did that take you? Still persistent. Luckily the last one wasn't over odds, so it wasn't the worst thing ever. That's, yeah. Could be worse. Did I accidentally get no, still connected. Maybe a fire detector's on fire. That would just be the ultimate irony. Fire detector's on fire, the fire extinguisher's on fire, everything's on fire. Let's invite. It worked. Yeah, ripping stuff out the walls and the ceilings tends to work. They do just get on your tits. They're just so piercing, so annoyingly piercing. Would join you if it's so quick. Out with family? No worries, Mac, no worries at all. How did your hunt go yesterday? Any luck with the adults? I asked tentatively. Did check to see if you were connected to internet? Yeah, all connected. And Zach's now in, so all's grand. Head off going today, so need to sleep before then. Oh yeah, Riza, have a grand rest of your weekend. Have a lovely time and a lovely day out. Good to have you in, Jam. Give it another minute or so, see if anyone else fancies joining. Oh, thank you very much for sharing it, Gabriel. Very kind of you. Thanks for sharing the video. Good morning. Yes, not good night. Good morning. Anything else that happened today? I still have eaten pickled onions. I said I wouldn't eat more pickled onions, but I've still been eating pickled onions. I've got a big jar of pickled onions. I've got 2 jars, a big jar and a small jar. The small jar are bad pickled onions. Good to have you in, Caden, as well. I think when I find alga, I may go to the underground to find nose pass and muck. Heard they could be found there. Oh yeah, because you're a big fan of muck, aren't you? I've not seen a muck, but I've not found a poison room, if there is such a thing. Will you be streaming tomorrow? I will see how I feel. It's been nice streaming every day for the last couple of days. Let's head in, the 3 of us. So I would like to. If I were to do it tomorrow, it would likely be a BDSP one. I'll take Skarmory. Pangoro is good. Well, it's still fighting, but Darkest Laria isn't too bad. Nidoqueen's alright. It's poison. But some good options there. Love Nose Passes shiny. Want to shiny hunt those two? Let me have a wee look. What's Nose Pass like? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, Doublade. Up to... that's Whiscash. Could do Doublade, Whiscash, and then to Fire on the right. What was that I was looking up? Nose Pass. I don't think I've seen it. Oh, I've not seen any of those in the underground area. Any Nose Passes yet, but oh, it's a lovely shiny. Gold ones always look nice. Like Bidoof. Bidoof's a gorgeous one. Solda can learn how everything in the game is until you get it. Exactly. You can live vicariously through me. I do that with a lot of games. What was the last one I watched fully that I've not played? Demon Souls. I did watch that only about a month or 2 ago. I watched full playthroughs, plural, of that, just because I don't have a PlayStation to play it. I wanted to experience it vicariously. That's one of the nice things about the internet, is there's no way I could play all the games I want to play, but I can watch them. And I can watch people do them better than I can. I'm pretty shit. Not good when it comes to playing, but I'm a damn good watcher. Look what you got in the Discord. What did you get? Is it in the Pokemon Wax section? Nice to see you, Noah. How's everything going? Yeah, get fucked, Doublade. Get much less fucked. Very minorly fucked. What happened? Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for everyone posting Discord asking if things are okay. All's well. Just picky. Fire alarm. Let's have a wee look at the Pokemon Whack. What did you find, Sandy? Well, that's an abomination. That's a purple and orange abomination. Not the one you need still. It's nice, it's an abomination, but it's a pretty nice one. I'd imagine that would be poison dragon type. And is Naganadel also poison dragon? Is that the only one of those we've actually got? But it's shiny. Oh, really? Hell yeah. What colour is it usually? Been like a month since started trying to complete the Pokedex and still somehow don't have a Lotad after so much wonder trading. Someone might have a free Lotad. They'd be able to swap you. Lotad's not very precious. Is it the one thing that you're needing, Cadent? I do blade you're going down this turn. I can check if I've got any Lotads, if it's the last thing you're after. I might have one still in the box. Go on. Down you go this turn. Can move on. I got Wish Cash next. Don't think any of us have a grass move. No, we do have a grass move. We do. Hush my wicked mouth, I was wrong. We've got the... not Phantom. The evolution of Phantom. Trevenant, that's it. Name just flew out of my head. Have you done the GTS trading as well, where you can request a specific one? With AFK? Oh, don't you worry, Jam. I was AFK the last one we did because of some unknown reason. Shouty fire alarm. Goddamn fire alarms. No, I'll stick with Skarmory. Steel Flying's okay. Not the worst. This time. I think I'll stick with Skarmory. It's not got the best defense, but assurance is assurance. It's a pretty alright team so far. Only Trevenant had a ghost move. Thank you very much for joining, Sylveon Queen. Hello. I do like those trousers. If I could get a pink tartan kill, that'd be nice. Nice to see you, Cohen. How's everything going? How's your weekend so far? Oh, I have a Copperaja. Interesting. Interesting. Don't use up all my assurances. I'll fly. Just stay away for a wee bit. It'll hopefully attack me while I'm up there. Put up the normal colours. Let's compare and contrast the shiny to the normal. The purple and orange looks nice together. Let's have a wee look. Oh yeah, it's so much nicer. Much nicer. The grey and the red are alright, but purple and orange is even better. Nice to see you back, Wiki. How's Forza going? Found any good cars or anything in it? Mime! Wiki! Quiet! That's how I'm imagining it. It's not wholly sincere in the shout, but it's still a lot of heart in it. BDSP, how's it going? Where are you up to in the game? Probably already asked you this yesterday. On the grind. I would like to get the shiny charm. Probably by the end of next week at least. I think I can do that. That's a reasonable amount of time. How have you been? Can't complain. All's fairly okay. Anything interesting happened? Very little's happened. All's fairly well. I had a cup of tea, finished a cup of tea. Sad that I no longer have a cup of tea. Oh, actually, I forgot. When I was fixing the fire alarm, I forgot to put my hot water bottle down. Get back up my jumper here. Keep me cosy. Bloody Scotland in winter. No, Copperage is nice and I would love it shiny, but that's not the best shiny. I'd still like it for the collection though. But how have you been, Cohen? What's been keeping you busy? Why Magic Gym taking so long? Oh, yeah. Is that the one with the really, I won't say stupid, but stupid puzzle? What's 2 plus 7 plus 8? I'm in my mid-20s, fucko. Give me a challenge. You can't try and challenge me with mathematics. Fill the Pokedex and talk to the Game Freak people. I find the Game Freak people, I don't want to know, so if you know, don't let me know. But the boy in the bath or in the hot tub tells you to go back and see him as well once you finish the Pokedex, or once you've beaten the champion. He wants you to go back once you've beaten Cynthia. So I'm interested to see what he's going to do, say or give. Fly, that's just X-scissor. Winter's fully hit the UK now, need to bring a big coat. I have 3 layers on. I've got thermals on underneath. I've got 2 pairs of socks, got a hot water bottle. Fuck me, it's cold. Is there not a storm coming that might bring some snow soon? How'd you get the shiny charm? Oh, that's what you were answering. So yeah, you just complete the Pokedex and then you go and talk to people in the hotel resort and they'll give that to you. Oh, thank you for sharing the video, Rose. Very kind of you. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining Ajrad. Michigan, US barely got snow, which is very unusual. Do you have high temperatures? Can I come to Michigan? Please? Fucking freezing. Got 3 other shinies in your box, but show them when I'm done with the Magic Gym. Oh, the Magic Gym in WAC, not Magic Gym in BDSP. I thought you meant Fantina. Egg. Good to see you, Mick. How's everything going? Egg. That's a damn good egg. A little bit of shine on the top. I'd cook it. I'd make a scramble. Thought a storm hit last night. There was also thunder around noon yesterday. Really? It might not have made its way up to Scotland yet. But fuck me, it's cold. Last week, fine-ish temperatures, about 7 to 10 degrees. This week, look, you want heat? No, we suck the heat from you. Good to hear, good to hear. What are you up to this weekend? Definitely not high temperatures, think 29 Fahrenheit. So that's just below minus in Celsius, in normal people speak. Oh, look at all of those handsome little lads in a line, all about to whisper into each other's ear. Very odd things. Very odd things. The back one's just about to tickle the third one's Adam's apple. Weather forecast yesterday said east of Scotland around Aberdeen is getting battered 80 to 90 mile per hour winds. Fuck, I'm glad I didn't go out yesterday. I just must have not noticed. Did I go out yesterday? No. I did see a weather warning for high winds, which on a bike is just killer. It was pretty hard today, cycling. But nothing too terrible, it's just a windy day. Let's stick with Skarmory. That Sceptile didn't do too badly. Nothing much, just some raids. How are the raids going? Anything in the meantime? What's the story on the Wooper? So the Wooper, Jam, let me tell you, is God. People have very different ideas of what God could be, and God in the Pokemon universe. Is it Arceus? Or is there something that created Arceus? Could it be something to do with Mew, the little space cat? Turns out no, it was all Wooper, all along. It was shiny Wooper And now sometimes he'll just join in the stream, get his headphones in and just bop along to the new ABBA album. He's not a huge fan of it. It doesn't really hold up compared to some of the classics, but it's still he still thinks it's nice to hear their new stuff after so long. That's the story on the Whooper. God, what's the Celsius? All I speak is America. We measure in feet and cheeseburger. How many cheeseburgers cold is it? The way to work today, there was one point where you couldn't breathe. In my flat today, I've been able to see my breath, which I was far more used to when I lived in the country. I would be going to bed and I'd be able to see my breath, but a wee bit. But now not being up north in the country, you don't necessarily expect this kind of cold as much. It's going slow. It happens. You'll get it soon enough, Mick, soon enough. Never felt pain like this. How come? Is it the shiny hunting buckets? Shiny hunting really takes it out of you. Takes a mental toll. You pay the blood. You pay the iron price for it. If he evolves, will the universe end? If he evolves, he would just lose all of his power. He would just become a really big, stupid creature. That's why you should never evolve your Whoopers unless it's to fill out the Pokedex. Whooper, all the power in the world. Quagsire, it must just block something in the brain. Takes away all of its specialness. Look at the lad. Why can't you show up red for me? I know it's been less than 30, but come on. Solgaleo, do me a kindness. Getting there slowly. What's the weather like over there? Shite. Shite. Baltic. Freezing. The weather is fine in terms of rain. There's not been too much rain recently. A lot of wind and a lot of cold. North Carolina, it's 65 degrees and that's cold to you? 65. Oh, thank you very much for all the likes, Rhodium. That's a hell of a lot of likes. 2.6 thousand. Jesus. 65, so minus 30 and then half it. So that'd be about 17? It's about 17 degrees Celsius for you. Damn, Revenant's dead. 17 is summer for us in Scotland. 8 half-pack of HT biscuits, now I don't know what to do with your life. Enjoy the rest of it. I've finished the rest of the HT biscuits. I would recommend, and this is something that my gran taught me, if you're having a HT biscuit, a very thin layer of margarine or butter. It's not going to make it healthier, but oh, if it doesn't make it tastier. What temperature? On my phone it says 1 degree. At the moment it's 1 degree here. Let me find the real feel for you. -5. It's 1 degree, but it feels like it's -5. Save me. Save me. Oh, interacted with a rock and now you're in the player's house. That's sometimes just how it goes. 26, 27. Let's go Premier Ball for you. You're white. I want you to show up red, so let's put you in the Premier Ball. Not me, but to others. Yeah, everyone's entirely different, and it's based on what you've experienced before. People in Siberia would come here and laugh. Oh, you think this is cold? You'll come Siberia, you'll feel. I apologise for anyone who's Russian who just had to hear that. For the continuous lapse in judgment. People are just calibrated differently. Some old people hate the cold, some people hate the heat. I hate everything. Including you, Solgaleo. White bastard. Speaking about the cold, we are indeed skiddo. It wouldn't be a Scottish winter if we weren't commenting on the weather. No, not taking that. 1 degree Celsius, 1 degree Celsius. But it feels like it's -5 according to the weather app. And that's what you look out for, what's it actually feel like. Fucking freezing. Measly 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Here? It's not. I did see ice when I was out cycling earlier. There was a puddle in the shade that hadn't been touched by the sun, and that was a wee bit frozen on top. It's wet cold, which in your opinion is way worse than dry cold. Yup, wet heat's worse, wet cold's worse. Wind chill's where it's at. Got to love the wind chill, especially in this flat. Down there's a hole and I can see outside. I should stuff that hole up actually now that it's winter. I need to stick a sock in it. And if I put my hand down I can feel the wind. God, you got to love this place. Anything wet is worse. Wet is always worse. W is W. Nice to see you, Redeem. How you doing? Japan was wet heat, and that was impossible. It was just so pressing against you. It was lovely, and it was nice to actually have heat, but it was just so clammy all the time. Everything was wet and hot. What a time. I was right on the coast and pretty far south. Oh, I felt the chill. Good weather for pot noodles? Very true. Any weather's good weather for pot noodles, even if it's scorching sun. Pot noodle's still a grand thing. We'll give it another 30 seconds, see if anyone wants to join. The code's all fours. Humid heat is awful. Humid heat's terrible. It's so much easier to survive a dry heat than a wet heat. Deserts are nothing compared to humidity. Still terrible. You want something mellow, something even. A bit of temperature equilibrium. Let's head off, Zach and Caden. At the moment I would take humid heat over bastard cold. Gourge Ice's not bad. Gourge Ice is a good one, isn't it? Because it's got worry seed. And worry seed's pretty good. That way we can lower its defences or evasiveness if we get a mud slap or something. We could do ground, because Caden... Which ground is it? Marsh Stomp. It's not much that's very good. It's really just Marsh Stomp with a super effective move. Digging the underground, best of luck, Wiki. Let us know if you find anything. I opened TikTok and was greeted by your face. Oh, Rogue, I'm sorry. Nothing's ever that bad. Oh, so you rode him. It looks like the... Are you rode him? Looks like a sim... No, it's a different profile picture. It's terrible when you open up TikTok and you see my face. You open up YouTube, there as well. Awful person I am. That might not work. I've wonder traded a whole box of Rookies and nothing you needed for your Pokedex. How many are you awake, Aiden? I went to Florida a few years ago in June, July. It was miserable. Couldn't function without AC. But it's a fairly humid summer we had in perspective. It would do. It was policy or masochism in Japan. They wouldn't put on the air conditioning until July. And for the May and June it was... I'd come back from work and my back would just be a patch of sweat. You could not wear a shirt more than once. It was just caked in sweat. And that's why you just got to keep downing electrolyte drinks, because you're sweating like nobody's business. Large Stomp has Ice Punch. We'll be fine. We'll get through it, Mick, don't you worry. Oh yeah, Pumpkaboo's grass moves Worry Seed. It's not a grass attack. It's still doing fine damage to it. Were you able to still enjoy your time in Florida though, Euro? Don't know, I'd say Mustache is very alluring to see. Once you get closer up, it's still a fine mustache. It's not a bad mustache. I'm shocked I can grow facial hair. And since I can't, I'm just not getting rid of it. I look so much younger without it. Makes you happy. Oh, Bowman. What a compliment. I'm not used to them. I'm just going to twirl my mustache. Feel happy. Fuck you, Marshtomp. Fuck you, Marshtomp. Fuck you, Marshtomp. Check after this. Floridian here. Can confirm. That's one of the few things I know about Florida. Old people, humidity, crocodiles / alligators. I think it's gators. Damp rock and Grovile statue. Ooh, what's the damp rock do? Grovile statue is nice. Still good, just couldn't stay outside for long. Definitely prefer colder climates to warmer ones. I would probably go for warmer ones. That was miserable though with the really high humidity. Winter was completely fine where I was. It never got below 0 in Japan. But summer, oh, you just switch around which one's more miserable. What you need to do is you need to spend summer here, winter there. Just get incredibly wealthy and get some Japanese citizenship. Sadly, I have neither. Still, don't forget psychopaths. They inhabit Florida. Oh yeah, the Florida man. Psychopaths as well. John chin facial hair is on point. The mustache looks like it's been drawn on by a 3-year-old. Is it just wispy down the sides, or have you got like a French waiter right down the middle? Oh, I want to change. Yeah, Rock Ice is not a good combo. I think I'm 4 times weak to its Sun Steel Strike, its steel moves. Items would be good for Copraja. Yeah, Bug will have in no time. Winter, just wrap up warm and be fine. Summer's miserable during heat waves because there's virtually no AC in the UK. Yeah, it's not something we have as we very rarely need it. Perhaps more so in the coming years. Either way, you've still got to spend loads on electricity, either for the AC or for the heating. Is there nowhere in the world that's just completely temperate all year round? Like one of the steppes countries, no, Mongolia gets fucking cold and fucking freezing. Kazakhstan or anywhere like that. Shit, didn't need to do that. Don't you worry, Jam. It's still a good one to have. Just wispy the whole way. Very gappy. You could just be someone with a chin beard and pull it off. You can pull it off as easily as someone with a mustache can pull that off. Sure, aromatherapy. Oh, I was meaning to Google this, but I'll ask you instead because one of you will probably know. Can you do the sweet scent shiny hunting in BDSP? Is that back? I would love to do sweet scent shiny hunting. I've not found anything with sweet scent yet. Definitely not no, fuck no. Not Australia. I don't imagine you get terrible winters though, but it's the summers. and the animals, and some of the people. Be very Amish. Don't want that. Yeah, it's max lightning. Won't use up all my rock moves. Nah, probably should have. Don't know about the sweet scent one. Let me give it a wee gougel. It was sweet scent, wasn't it? Sweet scent. I'd love if it was, but I don't expect it to be. Using sweet scent. That was 2015, well that doesn't help. Go and kill it. There we go, the bombie's down. I'm not seeing anything about it, so it looks like sweet scent's still not back. Damn it. Wookie! Oh, good to see you, Wookie. How's everything going? Lovely to see you. How's your weekend going? Perhaps first Australia gets to negative temperatures. That's acceptable. A couple of negatives. It would be good to have Thunderwave. I'll stick with Aurorus. It's not the worst. Good to see you, Wookie. Tell me about yourself. How's everything been? If no one else does, I'll see what I get. I'll roll the dice on something good. I'm just 4 times weak to its steel moves. That came out pretty well. I think we can take down a Torchic pretty quickly. Not Torchic. Torchic's evolution. Not on about the cute charm glitch, are you? Was it a glitch? No, not cute charm. It was just when you... I forget which gen it was. Maybe gen 6? It wasn't gen 7. Didn't have it in Sumo. But in gen 6, if you cast Sweet Scent when you're walking with Pokemon, you'd get 5 Pokemon show up. And so you could just easily run through Pokemon trying to find something that was shiny. You get 5 showing up, so it just takes a lot less time to shiny hunt things. -6 degrees. Oh, Christian. I'm assuming with that name you're in Scandinavia. Best of luck to you. It feels like it's -5 here, although it's still technically only 1 degree. Wookie! Wacky! Wiki and Wookie, the Vex and Vax of this stream. I think mine was talking about horde encounters. Yes, horde encounters, that's it. Were you able to get those through Sweet Scent, or am I just talking out my arse? Yes, the horde encounters. Those looked great. I've never done one, but I'd love to. Love to try shiny hunting that method. It seems doable. Be spelling this because I believe it's going to be shiny, if you say so. I hope now I don't get it shiny or someone else and you don't. Norwegian. Hellfire. Stay cozy. Stay locked up in your saunas, Christian. It's dumping tantrum. Should have it down this turn. Currently trying to lose weight. Got to go have a nice night. You too, Wiki. Have a nice night to you too. Hopefully your exercise excursion goes well. I've done it. You beat the gym? That took a long time. What was taking so long? Just a lot of minions in the gym? Bye, Combuskin. Method wasn't introduced in Gen 4, may not add it. Can't say for sure. Yeah, if it's not in now, it wouldn't be. Just thought it'd be kinda nice. Be kinda nice. I think it was a Gen 6 edition, don't think it was in 5. Much better than the whole call for a friend one. Beast Ball will be shiny charm to all, hopefully. Very nice, you Caden. I put it in the Premier Ball. May that also bring us shiny luck. Although I do have a few Combustions already. Sudowoodo is still rock type, at least it's not 4 times weak to steel. Who did the minions? I did see a video about that, because the minions were they'd been alive for so long. I've never seen a Despicable Me film. But where were they during that time? They'd been oddly suspicious about it. Minions, care to make any comment? Have a grand evening, Rookie. Stay safe, stay warm. How goes the Bidoof hunt? Find it? Not yet, Skiddo. Got to 251 last night. I wanted to go 1 over 250 just in case. But absolutely nothing showed up. Kept an eye out, did a couple of underground encounters towards the end. Well, at least I'm a sturdy lad. At least I'm sturdy. But nothing showed up, which is fair. I wasn't even close to being on odds. Just one of those things. I'll probably keep going with the Bidoof shiny hunt. Is it worth the 200? Oh, definitely. Without a doubt. I would have done it for less, but don't tell him that. It was a nice thing to do. It was a very generous gesture. Can you give me a Pokemon or a shiny hunt in BDSP? What's a Pokemon that I've encountered so far? Oh, I've got one for you, Wiki. It may drive you insane. Fuck, I forgot its name. Kricketune. Kricketune or Kricketot. I think you should go for that shiny. I don't know if it's very good, but that's the one I'm giving you, if you choose to accept. It's a nice shiny, but oh, the sound's gonna drive you mental. It's lovely, but the it's gonna get on your tits. Now, shiny charm, yes, excellent. Best luck with a shiny hunt, Sandy. It's very generous, very cool of them. It was indeed incredibly generous. I still don't understand why me, but I'm appreciative nonetheless. Cricketune sounds amazing, how dare you. It was the bane of so many people's childhoods. But not mine, so I never played enough of Gen 4 to hate it. I just know the meme. What's super effective against Galaxy Dog? Ground? Shit, I need to remember. Ground. Dark Ghost. One more. Ground, Dark Ghost, Fire. Ground, Dark Ghost, Fire is what we're after. And we would want to avoid rock, ice, fighting, and is there anything else psychic super effective against? Poison. Don't want to take poison either. All's going grand. Sam, how you doing today? Good to see you. What have you been up to this weekend? Ah, I play on mute like a madman. You have no power. Who plays on mute? That's fair. There's no sound that's absolutely integral. You're not hunting for sound cues or anything. That's fair, and that way you can have stuff in the background that's not going over each other. Now it's time for the Elite Four, but whack. What have they got? Have you looked up online? Imagine a Pokemon represents Sun is weak to fire. It's odd. I still don't understand why it's psychic. I get that Lunala's psychic, sure, but it's the sun. That is the sun. Why? Fair play to you, but why? I would expect steel type kind of makes sense. There's a lot of heavy metals being made in the sun, and sure, you're onto something. Fire also, yes, it's a big ball of plasma. We don't have a plasma type, we have a fire type, close enough. Why is the big dog psychic? Why is the big dog in my head telling me terrible things? A wrestling scrimmage. It's pretty good. I'll accept. Best of luck, Wiki. It's a lovely shiny, and that's part of the reason. Because it is a nice one. It's a very nice one. And it shows up quite a lot as well. Cricketot's very acceptable. But it's nice that it's not a rare encounter. Shiny hunting neither that and just find normal one, but want the shiny. What shiny should I hunt? Cricketune. I like what you're saying. No, fuck off, I'm doing neither that. Not a chance of my listening to you. I've found something better. One with a hidden ability. Ooh, what's Nidoran's hidden ability? It knows what you did that July evening, it knows. That's why it's psychic. Well, more fool you. I did nothing in July. I was alone. Oh shit, I did do things alone. Damn it, Solgaleo, you keep my secret. Look at me, I'm still in the watch. I'll get it fixed one of these days. A heal ball. Why a heal ball? Why not a heal ball? Answer me that. See, and now it's even better space to T-pose in. I've got T-posing space if the shiny shows up. The hot water bottle will fall out, but plenty space to T-pose. Bet sure each legend due up to this point share a type. Yeah, the psychic one's the better one. It couldn't have been a... No. Penis chicken, no. Nothing there. Dang. Did the Shiny Charm to Shiny Hunt in the new remakes? From what I've heard, and I trust the people who told me, shut Carl. From what I've heard, it only affects eggs, and it doesn't affect just the normal encounters or the legendaries you can face, which is kind of bullshit. It should affect everything you encounter, unless it's shiny locked. But that's what I've heard on the streets. That's the information I have. Shiny Charm is bugged and only works for eggs, so it's a bug. It will be fixed. Will it be fixed? That's something you don't want to be bugged. Make the Versus Seeker bugged. Who uses the Versus Seeker? But the Shiny Charm, that's got to be working. It's such a big part of the games for people. Good to have you in, Michael. Michael. Why are you going off now? It's fucking car alarms, fire alarms, twats. It's all just noise. Nice to see you, crazy. Playing the old Gen 4 at the moment. Nice. How's it going? How far are you up to? Been going off for a while. Really? The car alarm? I just heard it there. It's a busy old night here. Beast Ball worked. Really? Excellent, Caden. That's fantastic. Congrats on the shiny... I've forgotten its name. Combuskin. Combustion, excellent. Unless you plan to breed a lot, you don't really need to rush much for dex completion. Which is fair. Yeah, you can just play the game. It's fine like that, but come on, a shiny charm, don't fuck me about. Release a patch. And also get Pokemon Home working so I can do it. But you not need to... You can do the Poké Radar and that increases shiny odds. The Pokédar, and you need to complete the dex to get that, I think. No, the kid. Really? Why would anyone have a child? And that child specifically? Would you not just look at it and toss it out the window? Give it another wee while, see if anyone else wants to join me and Michael. What's the breeding shiny odds? Is it 1 in 400 something? With the shiny charm? Going to go hunt general and stream whack shiny hunts? Best of luck. Enjoy. Hope it goes well for you, Sandy. I was confused. Busted game. Broken. Unplayable. Gen 4 remix. I'm calling for Gen 5 remix. Got in. Good to have you, Mick. That must be you, the Michael. Let's head, me and you. Two lads on a mission. Like Don Quixote. I'll be Don if you want to be Quixote. Dark Ice, not the best. I'm going to go Jinx. I was choosing between Sneasel and Carkol, but Jinx is also fine. Resistant to Psychic. Stick with Poké Radar. Another hidden ability Nidoran? Yeah, stick to the Poké Radar. Change shiny odds to be 1 out of 4k instead of the 8k like originally, which is nice. It's very helpful. It doesn't sound like a lot from 8k to 4k. That's half. That's literally half. My maths is bad, but that is half. Dugtrio. Both of these are fine options, either dark or ground. Got a shiny Zygarde and 4 encounters in a Rayquaza and 7. Oh, poor. Don't tell Mick that. Oh, well done, that's excellent, Alex. Was that within like a 1 day span? That's pretty fantastic. In 11 encounters, 2 shiny legendaries. Oh! Get ice beamed, Dugtrio. Get ice beamed. The Nuzlocke lost 2. Oh, best of luck to you. Hopefully the other one goes well, Crazy. I believe you can get it 3rd time around. Just got home from the gym. How'd it go, Arvind? Another 5k, was it? Another 20k just to start off with. Glad to hear you're keeping healthy. Hopefully you had a nice time. I did go earlier today. I didn't do very much. The pickles yesterday, all those pickled onions, have fucked my system up. I was as lethargic as hell. Also probably staying up and streaming until past midnight. 3,000 Rayquaza raids, not a single shiny. As in nothing? Or no Rayquaza? No nothing? Or no Ray? Because 3,000 without anything. Oh. 3,000 without Rayquaza. Oh. Did you beat the gym leader? 5k warm up. Nice job, Bowser. Did you get the Bidoof? Oh. No, not yet. Not yet. The Bidoof's still on the way. I will. Hi, oh, pickled onions. This is not a high. This is my body. What the fuck is all this vinegar doing in here? We're being mummified by pickled onions. I still stink. My skin smells like vinegar, and I've showered twice. Showered once before I went to the gym and once at the gym. Still stink like vinegar. It's certainly not a high. It's a downer. I just feel weighed down by the vast amount of vinegar I've consumed. I might stick with Jinx. Dog Trail is great, so hopefully Alfie or Ivy take it. This time, once more with feeling. Not a single oh, I would have given up. I would have gone to do something else and taken a wee while away for 3,000 without a single thing. I could not put up with that. How long are you streaming for? I'll go for a good few hours. Not as long as yesterday. That was very fun, but I could not do that every day. It's very impressive that the full-time streamers can do this for 8 hours a day. Think very little of it. It's a full-time job for them. But for me, I just do not have the mental capacity or anything even remotely interesting enough to say for that amount of time. Watch you in the shower? Huh? Are you one of the people that lives across over the other side? Are you watching me in the shower, or are you watching me in the shower? Are you watching me in the shower, or are you watching me in the shower? I don't know which one's better. I know which one's better. One of them is less traumatizing than the other. Yes, sleep, Swampert. Sleep in dreams, sweet dreams. Just want a shiny. You would do that both. Watching me in the shower from the shower. After 3,000, yeah, anything you would just want to show up. That's callous, that's torturous. I think you've accidentally angered the gods in some way, Mick, and now they're just trying to get back at you with a lack of shinies. Or are you watching him in the shower? Are you watching him in the shower? You're watching him in the shower? Let's Divining Kiss. If only I could give that to the Clefable. Some of the HP from it. Oh, Swamperts. Going down slowly. Well, guess who woke up? Just in time to kill the Carcoal. Oh, it's me you're targeting. I can take that, thankfully. Oh, you. Streak ended at 17. You'll get there, Wiki. All in due season. Oh, I like the dry skin. Don't know why Jinx has dry skin, but I'm not going to complain that it does. Should I take it? 100? 130? Yeah, I'll take it and do a slightly low HP, but I'll get a little bit back with the rain. I am the shower. Arvind is the concept of moisture. Arvind, if you're the shower, can I please have better water pressure? Because that's like a load of fairies just lightly spitting down at me. I want something hard. I want to be pushed up against the wall by the water pressure. Are you watching him? Chimchar and Psyduck. Oh, thanks for the even more likes, Crazy. Very kind of you. Is that what you lost in Nuzlocke to, a Chimchar and a Psyduck? F. Good old Heffy. In. 2 more, Mick. You can do this. 2 more. Don't fuck it up. 2 more. Chimchar sucks. Is that the very first battle with the rival that you lost? My heart goes out to you. Going to get the Swampert down. I don't think we've lost anyone. I used a nice move. I'm no longer getting the dry skin. You're watching him in the shower. Nidoran's back. Nidoran's back. How many raids after this? I'll do a couple more. I'll head to the bathroom after this one. Then we'll do a couple more. Get the fuck out my eye. Crazy little bitch. Fly. There you go, Mick. You completed the series. And what a series it was. Made it to another live. Good to see you, Benjamin. How's everything going? What was after Swampert? I don't think it was anything good, and I'm hoping one of the two AIs take this. Because Earth Power is pretty nifty. I guess if they don't, I could. Lovely Kiss is nice, so I do like having Lovely Kiss. Go on, Alfie. Ivy, someone take it. Fuck. Why? Bloody AI. That was the first? No, that was the second one, thank God. That was still on the first one. Yeah, we can do grass. Although it's a pretty tough grass one. We've got ice, we've got fire. We'll be fine. Oh, the one to finish it all off, the full caps. Have a nice stream. Thank you very much, Crazy. Best of luck with the Nuzlocke. Things going well. Fortunately, watching this while two of you are watching me in the shower. I think this is the first time anyone has at least told me they're watching in the shower. To have two at the same time is interesting. Get clean though. Stay clean. Cleanliness is very important. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I'd prefer godliness, but cleanliness will do. Oh God. But if this is the shiny, I'll cry. I hope so. I'm voting for you, Mick. Not watching in the shower. Can't even remedy this because you're not at home. But you said you're watching. Unfortunately, I'm not watching this while showering. I just misread. Damn it, Ben. Why couldn't you be in the shower? I want everyone to get in the shower right and don't water your phones. I'm in your soap. More fool you. I use that really very powerful mint and tea tree body wash that just makes your testicles tickle for weeks. Oh, Bidoof Hunt. We don't say the B word around here, the B and the Z word. Want to get a shiny Claydol? I believe in you, Kyle. Have you found a room that's got Claydol in it that you can go back to once you're up to the full 40? Sceptile isn't as easy as I was hoping it would be. Bash its dish in. Me too, Beam. Next turn. I want to go shower. Shower sounds really nice. Maybe after just a couple more showers I can stop smelling like vinegar. It's so odd. It's like I've spilled vinegar on my skin. We only did 8 more minutes last stream. 7-hour Bidoof Hunt. If only. It was a fine time to end. It was a couple minutes after midnight. I could have gone on, but I think I did. You have triple axle. Why the fuck are you throat chopping? It's the AI, I can speak to them like this. It's okay to speak to the AI like this, just not other people. It was close to 7 hours, and I will take that. It's pretty much twice as long as any other stream I've done. Yeah, fuck off, Septile. Again, because it's the AI, I can say this. You spend 2 turns setting up Meteor Beam. Misses. At least make sure you're going to hit first. Spend the first turn aiming, getting it in your sights. But it's baby form. Oh, Clydol and... oh, what's it called? I know the one you mean, I can see it in my head. Can't think of the name. The little dreidel one. Or shiny, we don't speak about shinies yet, there's just no shinies to speak about. That's why. Nope, stick with Jinx. We could do with some berries though. Berries would be a blessing. Put yourself in some rice. Get yourself dried off. Never get rid of the vinegar smell. I will. One of these days. The vinegar smell will depart. Alfie, you had great options for Pokemon before this. No berries. You choose a shiter. How many encounters was it? Stopped at 251. There were 2 more barrels when we did the underground stuff, but kind of close. Got up to 251. Which is, I would say, fair. That's probably about 600 or so. Normal. 600 full encounters, not just the Bidoof ones, if not a wee bit more. So I would say it's not too bad for one day's work. Ball toy, thank you, Kyle. Come on, let's make it sleep. Down you go for your wee nap, Solgaleo. Just stare at the night sky inside your head, and you're falling fast asleep. Fuck it up! You're very deeply asleep, drifting through different magical dreams. Fuck it up! None of mine's are very effective here. See, now you're throat chopping, that makes sense. How can I make a YouTube video? For... is it Pokemon Whack? You'd probably need something to screen capture it. Maybe a wee mic for some tasty voiceover. 372 encounters, that's when you get it. That'd probably be in the next stream I do of it. Or I might do some in my spare time just to have something to fanny about with. Draining Kiss. It heals a wee bit, why not? It's pretty much just the Sneasel who's doing damage here. Is that the one that hits 5 times? No, oh my god, that did no damage. Depends on how you play it. PC should use OBS to record. OBS does grand, and they've not got shady practices like Streamlabs. Or there's many others out there. I didn't realise how many there were until Streamlabs had its whole thing. Oh shit, wrong thing. Go Ice Beam. Just in case it wakes up, we'll have the chance to freeze. Anything else? Yeah, a lot of things work. Only have one of those, and it's a mic. You can get OBS. That's the software that I use to screen capture when I was doing Radical Red, and it also captures the capture card stuff for this. Oh, thank you, Bubble. That's very sweet of you. I don't know if you create content, but if you did, I'm sure it's amazing, and I love it. Anything else can't really help. That's a fine way of doing it. OBS, a mic, maybe a wee bit of editing software as well, and you'll be grand. Doesn't take very much, and a lot of it's open source now. Open source and free. I will put you back to sleep. If he's still alive next turn. Or no, I should probably just attack. Do some damage to you. Oh, thank you for the likes, Bubble. Very kind. Oh, dry skin. That's the double-edged sword of it. Yeah, get put down to sleep. You're feeling very sleepy again, Solgaleo. Very, very dead. Actually, you feel nothing. You feel an emptiness where life used to be. And go for the Pokeball. OBS, the one you trust the most. They're one of the biggest ones between slobs and normal obs. Those are the two huge ones. You feel shiny. I don't feel shiny. I don't feel a shiny coming on. I feel a piss coming on. Big piss. That tea ran right through me. I feel the strong urge to urinate. That's about all I feel at the moment. Also the heat from the hot water bottle in the belly. Ductrio, nope. Swampert, nope. Sceptile, nope. 2 Gen 3 starters there. And a big shite lion. A big shitey old lion. Nothing there, on to the next one. GG, easy. Yeah, easy, we did it, Mick. It may have been the AI who was doing most of the damage there, but we got there in the end. Slightly, because it was always asleep. I'll get this one set up and I'll head for that slash I've been desiring. There we go, all fours. If anyone wants to join, I'll be back in a jiffy. Right, oh, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? What happened to the... What? Nope, not that. Next to the shower, not in it. What do you want to hunt, Mime? I'm quite happy with the old Solgaleo. I do like Solgaleo shiny. The Azelf, that was fine. The Circuitry, it was fine, but oh, I like Solgaleo as a shiny. And it would also help me complete the Gen 7 box arts. I see he eats all those pickles now. Look at the size of his stomach. I swear, it's a hot water bottle. Nice to see you, FXCK. How you doing? Hello. Good to have you in the right choice. How do I just show one thing, not your whole desktop? Oh wait, not yet. Good to have you back in as well, Mick. You can choose different things and you can also minimize or crop what you're doing, or you can choose just a specific tab or browser that you'd want to do. Surprise, good to see you. What a lovely surprise, right, Joyce? I saw you here before I saw you here. Can't think of a better surprise. Give it another 30 seconds or so, see if we're going to have a fourth. The AI did fine last time. They made some weird choices, but they were okay. Could have been worse. Could have certainly been a lot worse. Give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's head off. Me, Reg, Ice and Mike. Mick, I should say. Mick. Reg, Ice in the building. Goaler's pretty good. Couple of good types there. And the others are all options. Oh, they're not the best. Your Porygon's okay. Serena's pretty nice to have if we go up against the ground. OBS's boxes captures under the actual screen. You can select specific captures and prioritise them. Fuck if I know. I'm bad at this myself. Diggers B. Togedemaru. And then is that what? Mimikyu? I've not seen. No, it's Lampent. Lantern. I've not seen Mimikyu in a long time. In one of these. A long time. But again, I've probably not been going for ghosts since the start of Solgaleo. Nightbot may not exist anymore. No, right above you. Nightbot's still alive. Do you still? That? Oh. Yeah, Nightbot's alive, aren't you? Oh, Nightbot. Go for the Shadow Punch. Big old Shadow Punch here. Nightbot, do you still respond to commands? Won't exist when I'm done with it. I would put money on you in the fight. I think yeah. Nightbot's still responding. He has lost existence privileges. Can I lose those privileges too, please? I would also like to not have to wake up. It's so tough. Every day. There's never a day without it. One day Nightbot will stop working. I forget what my other commands were. There's exclamation point shiny charm, Discord, Twitter for God knows what reason. I use it so irregularly. No, you must still have the privileges, but what? I've got to carry on the shiny hunts if nothing else. Exclamation point how? Yeah, very good one. Need to remember that one. What other ones are there? I could look them up. I should probably have them in the description or something. Just so people can use them if they wish. Commands. Custom. What are my custom commands? Shiny Charm, TikTok, Twitch. Oh, there's the Twitch one as well. That, for some reason, takes you to my Twitch channel, which I stream on so regularly. I have to go night off, but haha. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully your shift goes quickly, Kyle. Oh, thank you for the follow, Leviathan's over on Twitch. Very kind of you. Good to see you back, Diego. How's everything going? That's a bit shit, Kyle. How did you find out? Did you just get a call from your boss? Oh, Sport Lover 2008. What a username. Thanks for the follow as well. I'll have to start streaming on Twitch if I'm getting more followers there. I will be sticking with Golurk whenever we finish connecting. There we go. Wait, you have a Twitch? Yeah, I just don't stream there. I tried a few years ago and didn't, but I still watch stuff via Twitch. Oh shit, can you see who I follow? Is my following list public? There's nothing I'd necessarily want to hide, but I also want to make sure there's nothing I necessarily want to hide. It's going to be a pop-in. I think whatever it is, not that important. Well, can you not pop in tomorrow? I'll let you have your night off. You've got to relax. It's a Saturday night. It's the time for relaxation. Followed. Get wrecked. Also thank you N6 Slayer. Used to stream but no one ever joined to watch. You should post some stuff on TikTok. No one was watching these streams before I started posting there. I would have occasionally one person come in and then drop back out almost immediately. But after I posted on TikTok, people were like, oh, let's come and poke this guy. He's shit, I'll watch him. I'll keep shadow punching. That's what I thought, going to humour them just in case. I remember with my old work, they called me up one time on my day off, and I did not pick up the first 2 times, but because they kept going, I was like, okay, I will accept the call, but I'm not going to be happy about this. And the manager just spoke to me for about 20 minutes about updates to the business model. Motherfucker, I'm back in 2 days. Tell me then. This can be an email. Don't bother me on my days. Oh, no. As I'm getting older, I've got much stronger boundaries. Like, you try to contact me on my day, piss off. No. HB Bidoof. Oh, what's Bidoof's hidden ability? Have a grand evening, Kyle. Thanks for dropping by. Have a lovely shift if you have one. Do post TikTok, but don't post game and stuff. Post things that isn't everyone's cup of tea. Is it a cup of coffee? Are you one of those people who post very seductive videos of coffee? Let's go for a luxury ball, because you're a nice black shiny, I think. It's called Moody. Oh, I know Moody. Moody is the one that at the start of your turn boosts something twice and diminishes one of your stats once, and it was banned in competitive. I remember what Moody is. It's one of the few abilities I know, which is really good. That's a pretty nice ability to have. It's on a Bidoof, so it's really not the best, but still okay. Did you get a new house? I did move back in August. I do not own. This is just rented. And while it's nicer, and the neighbour upstairs isn't a creepy bastard, the neighbour upstairs is still a loud bastard. But thankfully it's in slightly better condition, and I don't have to be harassed every time I go outside. It's just nightmarish when I'm inside, because of the bloody child. Went to use a luxury ball just, and used a master ball. Mick, if you need to X out the game, if you want to leave this, that's understandable. I would entirely understood if you disconnected here. Trying to get the master ball back, because it doesn't save until we leave. At the end of every turn, a random stat except accuracy and invasion is raised by 2 stages while another is lowered by 1 stage. But was it not originally? This move fails if the user is hit before it's used. I'll give it a shot. Did it not used to be that accuracy and evasion could be affected by it? It just had to be errated because it was broken and competitive. I'll take loud over creepy personally. Yeah, the thing is he was loud and creepy. He was loud, which is terrible, played the guitar at stupid times of the day, past midnight, and he was really shit. But the goodness of the guitar is not as important as playing it past midnight. No, you don't do that. He was loud and creepy. This one's just loud. Which I can... Oh. One of these days I'll have a word with him. Here, shut your cunt child up. Just want to cry? Feel free to X out, Mick. Close the game if you want the Master Ball back. You wouldn't, I don't think, get any of the... You can always wait and see. You can wait to once we've done the Solgaleo, and then you can see if anything's shiny. If not, X out and get your Master Ball back. I don't think... What was it we fought? It's not worth the Master Ball. Made sandwich out of leftover Thanksgiving food. Ooh, lovely. What did you have on it? Turkey, cranberry, bread, potatoes. Make videos on American politics, which I'm trying to bring up with others because I know it's not great of a subject. Well, there's a hell of a lot going on with American politics. It's just, as the French would say, chichon. To put it nicely. Dog Trail is good. Sucker Punch, Screech, High Horsepower, all good moves. But I will stick with Golurk. I'll live. Are you sure? Once we're done this, you can just leave the game without saving and the ball will be back. One of those Symbol Monkeys toys personified. You will hear them occasionally. They do laps back and forth. They just run. And then they'll just start jumping and screaming. Thankfully, while the person was staying, I think they were ill because they're coughing a lot, so it's just fingers crossed it's the big one. You're not wrong, it's a crap show indeed. Yeah. Sweden's Prime Minister had to resign after just a couple of hours, so don't worry, you're not alone in it being a shit show. How goes the shiny hunt? Not too bad, Chance, thank you for asking. Nothing for a good wee while since the Drifloon, and that was a good couple weeks ago. Never misses. Let's try and burn you. Let's try and get a wee burn on this Solgaleo, make it a bit crispy. I think we should be fine. We've got a couple of good Pokemon, nothing's too weak to anything. Serena's not bad. Family traditions to make a gumbo the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Pretty excited for that. You may have to explain to me what a gumbo is. Is that like a bubble and squeak where you just take all the leftovers and cook it up? Because we'll sometimes make bubble and squeak after Christmas or something with all the leftovers. Just fry them in a big pot for breakfast. Swear to God, if it's shiny, I'll cry. If it's shiny, at least then you used it well. I hope it's shiny. Trapped in a fiery vortex. Oh, I didn't do too much. Come on, burn. That was a crit. See if I can keep trying to burn it. What holidays do you celebrate? Christmas. Just because it's a family thing, not because we're of that faith. I've got a Jewish friend who's going to do a Hanukkah next week, about a week and a half from now, which will be a lot of fun. I look forward to that. I did one of them a couple of years ago with that friend, which is just people getting together and eating food apparently, and that's how she does it anyway. People get together, eat food, and it's a grand time. What I took along was, you know how you get ginger beer, which is delicious. Love a ginger beer. It's a little bit spicy, sweet. I thought, you know what goes well with ginger? Garlic. So I tried making a garlic beer. Not alcoholic, just normal. Normal, non-alcoholic. I'll be honest with you, it didn't go down very well. I tasted it and it was surprisingly okay, but the scent. Oh, it was as if death had come down and stuffed itself in a bottle. Tasted palatable. It was not good. So what was the question? I've gone off on a tangent. Remember hunting an Omega Ruby and it was always hype? Yeah. Ooh. We've not lost to it today. This could be the first loss. It's a Cajun thing, type of soup, nothing to do with Thanksgiving. Enjoy it, sounds pretty nice. A wee Cajun soup. Oh, acrobatics. You tried your best. Oh, Doug Trio. The shower is heavenly. You're still in the shower, Arvind. You must have pruned up and pruned back down several times. If it's warm, it's warm. Oh, nice warm shower does sound nice, and then get wrapped in a really warm blanket. You've got the right idea. Do you like dogs? I like dogs, yeah. Big fan of a dog. Don't have a dog. Far too much obligation and responsibility for me. Yeah, I think this one's a loss. It's just me. I can do it on my own. You know what? Maybe I can't. Shit. I thought you were burned. Favourite dog? A bearded collie. I like a big, fluffy bearded collie. I like a long-haired dog. If I were to have one, I'd want a small one, but I do like a big one. They're just so... They often have a much nicer disposition, a disposition I can get behind more. Catch a Cresselia, best of luck, Wiki. Oh, that's death. Yep, straight up death. I've done a couple of Cresselias in Pokemon Go, but sadly nothing shiny. I think I've already got 2. It's the only legendary in Pokemon Go I've got a double of. Nope. Nope. No. I'll do one more. One last one. Where the shinies at? I wish I knew. I really wish I knew. Where are the shinies? You tell me, Owen. Speaking cheeseburger. 30 degrees Fahrenheit, a little below 0. Weird speaking people. Imagine not speaking cheeseburger. It's the best unit of measurements. We're going about 5 or 6 cheeseburgers down the highway, got pulled over by the police. They said, how many cheeseburgers are you going? At the moment it's like 5 cheeseburgers? You were going 12. We were not doing 12 cheeseburgers. I wish I knew where they were. The shinies will show up eventually. Good to have you back in, Mick. What game you playing? Hello. Doing Sword and Shield. Trying for some Solgaleos. Next stream will be back to BDSP. But now, doing some Solgaleo raids and Sword and Shield. hunting for that shiny. Streaming tomorrow? I'm not sure yet. It's been 3 days in a row, which I very much liked, but it may be nice to have a day without, just to let the voice, because my throat still feels weird after 7 hours yesterday. I will see. If not tomorrow, I might do it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. One of those 2 days. I just don't know how I will feel yet. Vocally. I'm not used to talking this much. Before I started streaming, I could just go weeks without speaking to people. Give it another wee while, see if there's a fourth who wants to join. Last one for today, Rogue. We did a few before this stream, on the stream that I stopped because of the fire. So it's been I would say it's close to 3 hours-ish now. But there's been no progression till Bidoof shiny. I'll see if I can do some Bidoofs in my own time, just so it's not bogged down. Let's head in. Mick and Seth, the 3 lads. Ooh, Colossal. Yeah, I'll take a Colossal. Togetic's also okay. It's got Mystical Fire and Life Dew. It's fine support. It's your 100th den today. I try and do 100 a day. Hellfire, you really are getting through them. It's understandable why you're up to 3,000. It's just not understandable why you've had nothing. Duraludon. Could do 3p. Yeah, could head up the left side towards, not 3p, whatever 3p's evolution is. Joymie is still in the shower. As long as you're warm, stay warm. Oh, bless me. What are the specs on your PC? I run the stream for a shitty old Mac. They're not the best because it's a good few years old now, but it still works, and that's the main thing. I forgot your dragon type. I'll smoke screen you. Thank you very much, Arvind. Bless you too. It's a fine laptop. It does okay. It doesn't turn off. It does turn on. It runs everything I ask it to run. Sometimes you might hear the fan whirring in the background. Oh, thank you as well, Ben. Especially when I open Discord and OBS at the same time. The software for streaming. Oh, it does not like that. I can feel it getting physically warm to the touch. Yeah, get underground. Dig up on it. What have you got? IHACB, have you got a nice wee computer yourself? That's flamethrower now. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. The bee of course flies anyways, because bees do not care what humans think is possible. Very true, very true. Best said both by that boxer in the Orlando Bloom film about boxing, and lest we forget B-Movie. B-Movie. What a shit film. It's not bad, it's just odd. And it's not even really odd. It's just odd that it's Jerry Seinfeld doing it. So we need someone to be the bee. Who have we got? Well, there was that guy who did the sitcom 15 years ago. He's not really done much since. Book him. Book him. Let's put you in a dusk ball. Everything gets in a dusk ball. Hello, Ollie. Hiya. I've not studied aviation, nor the laws of it, so I don't know if a bee should or shouldn't. It still does. Thunderwave's okay to have. It's a shame I won't get rid of the paralysis at any point. What have we got? We've got a lot of water. Got a couple of water types. I think we'd be fine against a Leiron. I just do not like either of the water ones to the side. As a rock fire. Fuck no. Favourite part of history. The one I've studied most would probably be sort of the epic period in India. The period of the epics, when the epic poems were written. It sounds very weird, like a 2013, like it's so epic, bro. But the epics period then, that seems very intriguing. It's a very interesting time. Lots of very beautiful poetry and art created by the subcontinent. Had the flu when I was younger and watched the Bee movie 2 weeks straight. Kids do that. Kids just watch the same thing over and over. I remember my brother watched, was it The Wizard of Oz? And I can't stand The Wizard of Oz to this day. Just because he would watch it non-stop. I don't know why he was given control. He was tiny. That was pretty epic. It was an epic win for India. When most of their literature, most of their historic literature was written. Epic. That's the whole Puranas and the Upanishads time as well. The Aryan invasion. About then. Great time. Good time for India. Maybe not the indigenous people. Go on. Oh, later on, my wee buddy, you didn't stand a chance. It's nice when that happens and they just die so quickly. And if Leiron were to show up shiny, I've already had one. I would take a second. I would take you even if it looks like you've been smoking bucket loads of weed. I'd still take you. What's up, Shotty? Nice to see you, Dusty. What's up with you? You tell me about you. I tell people all the time how I am. I want to know how you're doing. And not just how you're doing. How are you? It's fair we don't take that. I would say this, I don't know what the flying one is, but oh, it's a Mulga. Yeah, this one's a nicer shiny, it's one I've not got, and it's better typing. Ghost Dark Fire Grind, Ghost Dark Fire Grind, Ghost Dark Fire Grind. Dracloak, so it's 3P, Dracloak and Bad Dad. That's the 3 in the evolution line. Smoke Bomb. Oh, we've got nothing that we can take away its ability, so I can smoke bomb it. The Solgaleo. Imagine being cold with this hot water bottle. It couldn't be me. Oh, still cozy. Thank God. Get back under there. Do your job. Oh, cozy belly. Cozy belly. My legs are fucking freezing, but my belly. That's a cozy lad now. Dictionary! There's a dictionary! Ah! I'm sure some people are confused. Like, why the fuck's he shaking about and saying dictionary? You're still in the shower, Arvind. I would have drowned in that time. I'd have fallen and hit my head. Reminds you of SpongeBob? Which part of SpongeBob? You bitch. Oh. You bitch, Dracloak. What's your top hours played on any game? Probably this. This is now over 700 hours, which is not insane by most people's, well, not most people, but a lot of people's standards. But 700's probably the most. And it's just the one save file. One of us is paralysed, one of us is burned. There we go, there's the damage. 1088 hours on Team Fortress 2. I played that a couple of times, it was pretty fun. Yeah, I think that's the most I've ever had in a game. I can't think of one I've played more. I played a lot of Skyrim. Not near 700 hours though. I think Witcher's maybe 60 to 70 hours. Honey Pop's probably about 10. I've platinumed that twice, the original one. First stream in a while, hope everything's going okay. Everything's going grand, Angelo, it's good to see you. How's everything for you? It was cold, walk home and walk to the gym, but were you cosy when you were there? When you were doing that 5k, pumping that iron, getting swole? Would you just die? Thank you. Get back into Skyrim, kind of abandoned it for Fallout. That happens with games. You'll go back to them, other ones come along. Skyrim 2's coming out in 2027, so we've only got like 5 more years to wait for Elder Scrolls 6. Fallout 5 after that, hopefully. In the next 4 or 5 decades, Fallout 5. One of us hasn't had a shiny in 3,000 encounters. Who is that? Which one of this does that sound like? Thankfully not me. That looks okay. Assurance, Shadow Ball. I'll put my name in for that. I don't really want to go in with a rock type. He's a bit lower in defense, but now not weak to anything. How many times will they re-release Skyrim before that? How can you release it anymore? I get a 10-year anniversary, sure. 10-year anniversary, it's been 10 years, sure, it's a well-beloved game. Game of the Year edition, sure, you get 2. That I can understand maybe a 20-year anniversary edition, but you don't get the 10 or 15 that Skyrim's had. You get a couple. You get a definitive edition, definitive Game of the Year edition that's got all the DLC in it. 10-year anniversary, nothing else. 11-year anniversary. Everyone loves when it's been 11 years since something's happened. You remember 2010? November 27th, 2010. What a day. What a day. Let's see what happened. What happened 11 years ago? Fuck all. What happened on November 27th, 2010? Famous wedding. US Navy SEAL. Oh yes, very famous wedding. When I think about November 27th, 2010, I think, you know, I hope that Navy SEAL is still having a very nice marriage. 12, 13, 14, so on. Does Taiwan exist? Yes, Taiwan exists. You hear that, TikTok? Taiwan exists. Tiananmen Square. Free to bet. Your account has been banned permanently. We'll assurance it. Free to bet. Free the Panchen Llama, you fucks. Minus 30,000 social credit. No. Oh no. What will I do? My social credit's so important to me. Taiwan exists. It's its own sovereign nation, or should be. Same with Hong Kong and Tibet. I think people have largely given up on the Free Tibet movement. But that's just fuck Tibetan Buddhism. As someone who's studied Buddhism at university, it's so shite. Having read testimonies and stories about people during the whole Chinese invasion of Tibet, it's just shite. It's just disappointing. All you feel is just fucking hell, really? Oh, you stole the Panchen Lama? Excellent, so now the Dalai Lama can't be reborn and the religion's pretty much going to peter out. That's what you wanted, but it's such an interesting and different form of Buddhism, it should be kept alive. Anyway, that's a different talk for a different day. Super idol that battle. Yes. Nice to see you, Andre. How you doing this evening? How was your Thanksgiving? Oh no, you're in South Africa, not America. How was your November 27th? Just had to be there, exactly, Audley. You had to be there to understand the dictionary meme. Dictionary! Ah! Who would you like to see in a rap battle now, these days? Against me, who would be a good rap battle opponent for myself? Assurance. Let's assure you. Assure you you're about to die. You know headbutt? Let's roll the footage back for a second. I am ghost type. Headbutt is normal type. How the fuck did you pull that one off then? So cute, Solgaleo. How did a normal move hit a ghost? I'm unclear on this. Hop versus Mr. Mime. Oh, I could beat him easily. I would actually want to beat him. Not in a rap battle, just for being such an annoying little prick. It may be a child. I'm not above beating children. You hear that? Eminem? Oh, I could outflow Eminem any day of the week. Give me a sick beat. I did once release a rap album. No one has ever found it. I sold some physical copies and it's up on SoundCloud, but no one's been able to find it yet. And it's not under the name Mr. Rhymes Time, just in case you were wondering. Thankfully no one's found it. It's shit, and it was intended to be shit. It was also featured in a very prominent YouTuber's video once. My rap album. Like an over 5 million subscribed YouTube channel. My rap album made it on there. Release the name? Never. I'm just going to tantalise you with the prospect of finding it. You'd never find it. I think there was only one song I actually rapped on in it. The rest were just different beats I made. Team Skull versus Team be a rap battle. It would be very loud. You're going to have to turn it right down. I would imagine Team Yell would be able to win. Oh, not that one. What's the count? 31? What a fine wee place to leave things. Oh, don't you worry, Sammy. I get names wrong all the time. If someone asked, hey, what's the name of the team in Sword and Shield? Team Punk Rock? Team Weird Old Goths? Oh yeah, it should be pressing B. Someone said press B. Hello B. Do you like when I press your buttons in that way? Oh, there's a dirty little bee. Nope. The Dracloak and the Giralodon, I never know. No, nothing here. Nada for me today. But good to see you, Caden. Just in time for me to head off. Team Yell should go on Bigot. I don't think Team Yell are necessarily as big to do someone like a Rocket or a Galactic. I guess who didn't get a shiny. I'm going to say me, but I'm also going to say you, Mick. Look at that team. Look at that team. What a team. Except a Sableye. Fuck Sableye. Oh, shiny. Oh, shiny. Oh, shiny. Oh, shiny. No shiny. But there we go. Yes, have a grand evening, Sam. Still in the shower, Arvin. My god, is there still water left? Have a lovely rest of your evening, everybody. There may be a stream tomorrow. I will see how my throat's doing and how my vinegary skin is. Have a lovely evening.